this is Waga. Welcome to the channel. As always, like and subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section, and you can start the repository on GitHub. Yeah, and we can continue with the chill app. Here we're looking at the finished article, and what we're going to do today is we're going to start working on the messages page. Yeah, we're just going to continue, actually, since we already set it up. We're going to continue with the messages page and try and hook up everything we've done in the last few videos and see if it works. So let's do that. We come here to the messages page, right, and we give ourselves a bit more real estate, like so. And here we're going to create a variable. We could say final string, or we could call it a field. Say user ID, like so, and it's complaining because you've not created a constructor, and we can just press Command N, hit a constructor, hit OK, like so, and this is going to be named, so we could do that, like so. So we have created that. After this, we are going to bring in and come down here and bring in the messaging repository, and yeah, and the messaging block. So we could say messages repository, and this is going to be messages repository, and this is going to be an instance of messages. Is it messages or messages? Is it message or messages repository? Let's try. Okay, I thought that the repository, let's just check the repository. It's called message repository, message repository, like so. And we import it, and this is going to be an instance. We put a semicolon because this is dot. And after that, we're going to bring in the messages block. So we could say message BLoC, like so. It's message BLoC, and make it private, like so. And we're going to use an init state because we want to instantiate the message BLoC here. I think I've gone into this several times, so I'm not going to go into the details of this. This is our 6th or 7th block, so I'm sure you know what happens and how you can connect a page to BLoC, right? So we could say init state, just type init state, like so, and we come here and we pass in the messages block, and the messages block is going to be message BLoC, and it has a dependency on our messages repository. So the messages repository is going to be the messages repository, like so, and we put in a semicolon, and after that we're going to return a block builder down here. We're going to come down and we could say block builder, like so, the block builder. And because of how we are doing this, we're not connecting to it via provider. We need to tell the block builder what block to actually look at. We could provide the generics, of course. We could say here what's it called, what blocks are we dealing with? Message BLoC and message state. We could do this, right? And then here we have to tell it, because of how we're doing it in init state, right? So we have to tell it of which block, right? It doesn't know the context, which is not the case in something like if we look at the sign up form. If we come to the sign up form, we don't need to do that. Let's go look at the sign up form, and we come to the block, not the listener. The listener is usually for one-offs. You see here where we connect the sign up block and the sign up state. We don't need to tell it which block we're talking about because it's provided in the sign up page. If you come to the sign up page, you can just see it's provided here using the sign up block, right? So it knows of which block. It knows the context. You have already provided the context. but here we're not doing that because we're instantiating it in the, what's it called, in the init state when the widget is inflated. Yeah, so basically that. I think I've explained that several times, so I think now it is as clear as day, as they say, as clear as day. Okay, and BLoC, and here we can have a builder, and the builder is going to take a context and a state. So we're going to say context and a state, like so. And we can provide more information by saying this is going to be a message state, like so, and this is going to be a build context, like so. Right, and after this, remember BLoC builder builds widgets depending on the actual on the state. So the first we could say is if state is message initial state. If the state is message initial state, no, this is wrong. It's supposed to be this curly braces, like so. And we are going to get the message BLoC, and we're going to add an event, and the event is going to be the chat stream event, and the chat stream event takes in the chat stream event takes in the current user ID, and that's named. So the current user ID, for it to get it, we're going to reach out to the widget, and we're going to go to the user ID, like so, and we can put a semicolon here, and we can save, like so. And after that, we're going to check the next thing is if the state, like so, the state is chat loading state, right? And if it's loading, we just want a circular spinner. So we could say return linear, let's put a center. Let's put a center, and we can say the center, let's put a child. It's going to be circular progress indicator, like so. Right, and we can come here at the end of it, and we can say if the state is the chat loaded state, like so. We are going to, oh no, we're going to do this, the curly, and we're going to say create a chat stream, and this is going to be state dot chat stream, and we can provide more information. This is going to be a stream of query snapshot, like so. And we are going to return a stream builder with query snapshot here, like so, and you can put a semicolon here. And the stream in question is going to be the chat stream, as you may guess. And the builder, is going to take a context and a snapshot, like so. And first things first with snapshot is always check if it has data. We can say if not snapshot dot has data, you just return the text. We could return the text. Remember, this has to be a string, so we could say no data, like so. And then after that, we could say if snapshot.data document is not empty, so we could say snapshot.data documents is not empty, and here we could, no, not this one's like so. We're going to check if the connection state is waiting. So we could check the connection. We could say if not fee. Say if, like so. Snapshot dot connection state equals to connection state dot waiting, like so, and we're going to return. We could just return this center with a circular progress indicator. We could return this center with a circular progress indicator, like so. We copy it, circular progress indicator, and we could come down here and say else. We're going to return a list view dot builder. Let us continue. We're going to return a list view builder, and the scroll direction is going to be axis dot vertical, like so. The item count is going to be snapshot, just the length, snapshot dot document, snapshot dot data dot documents dot length. I can't see length, like so. And the item builder is going to take a context and the number of the index, that is going to be build context. Essentially, this allows us to build it lazily, build the list lazily. Build context of context, like so, and here we could have the index, which is an integer, like so, and we'll come here and do this, and we're going to return the chat widget, that we just made, chat widget, like so. Hopefully it's imported. Yeah, it's imported, and we can put a semicolon here, and the creation time is going to be snapshot dot data dot documents, and we get the index dot data, and here we want the timestamp, like so, and the user ID is we're going to reach up to the widget and get the user ID, and after that the selected user ID is going to be snapshot dot data dot documents, and we're going to reach over to the index, and you're going to get the document ID, like so, and then you're going to hit save, and we're going to come down here and in the list view builder put a semicolon there, and come down here, and okay, and here we could say else, and else we're going to return a text which will say, let's remove this. Text is going to say, you don't have any conversations, like so. And the style, we could give it a bit of style. The style is going to be text style, like so. This text style is going to have a font size. Font size is going to be, we can make it 16.0. The font weight is going to be font weight .bold, like so. Okay, yeah, and we can hit save there, and after that we are going to come just before the block builder, we're going to come to the text and then come down here and the stream builder here and here, and then we're going to return a container, just an empty container, like so. And I think we're missing a return next to the list view, so I could say return list view builder, like so. And we could now test our app, and I'll come back when it's finished running. And to do that, first we have to come to tabs and we pass in the user ID to the messages. So it requires the user ID, so we pass in the user ID, like so. And after that, we come and log into one of our accounts. We say password at gmail.com, like so, and the password is password, and we hit login. And after we log in, we come, we find no one here, and we have this user who likes us. We could come here and we could select them. We like them. It's made on the same simulator, so the kilometers are 0. So we hit we like them. We come back here and we find he has moved to matched user, and we click on him. And so if we click this, it should go to the messaging page, but because we haven't built out the messaging page, or we could give it something. We could say let's go to the messaging page, messaging, like so, and here we should have a container with the text, with the child text is going to be hi, and the color, the style is going to be text style. Color is going to be colors.white, like so. So if we hit this, we should see hi in white, right? And we should hit that, and we see hi. So it works, right? But we need to go back and check whether it appears as our chat widget. So for that, we could essentially stop it, right, and go to Hangbang, click on Hangbang. And how do we get out of Hangbang? Okay, wait, which one am I in? I'm confused. No, I'm in the finished version. So let's just try and run it, and we'll come back when it has already loaded. Okay, so let's continue. And after clicking on that, this is the app we're currently building, not the final version. If we click on here, we should see nothing, but if we click here, we should see the chat widget or something like that. And here we have the chat widget. It's a bit less circular than I was hoping for. Yeah, it's a bit less circular. Let me just check and try and correct it, because it's not the same. It doesn't look like Hangbang. I think we've messed up on a few settings, because yeah, we've messed up on a few settings. Continue. And the issue is that this, in the clip oval, the width is set to size.width. If we want it to be a circle, these two have to be equal, right? So we should just set it to size.height, and we multiply it by 0.06, like so. So it will be, if you do that, it will be circular like it is. Yeah, basically that. So I think we'll end this video here. We have managed to get our messages displaying, and we have we get the chat room available. We can't test whether or not we correctly show whether somebody has sent a message, because we have not built out the messaging aspect. And also I noticed a mistake here. is that we the time is not formatted correctly. We take the hour, which is okay if it's in if the minutes is in double digits. Like here we get 22:18, but here if the minute is in single digits, we get 22:3, which is not correct. So we should probably use a date formatter, the Intel package, to sort this out. And I'm guessing that's what we're going to do, but we're going to do it in the next video. As always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, share this video, and leave a comment if you have any, and also start the repository on GitHub. Have a good day and see you in the next video.